Fatuma Ekal, do solemnly swear that the information I shall give in this vetting and approval hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you, people of council. Welcome our nominee. We will first of all do a round of introduction, and we will start with the secretariat led by the lead clerk. Samuel, you can lead the introduction of the secretariat for purposes of the nominee to know who are in the room.
Thank you, Chair, members present, and Secretariat. Samuel Adam Japan, Secretariat Community Services, and the next clerk is Committee on Appointments. So I allow my colleagues to read themselves where they are.
Honorable Chair, I'm Rockwell Jacob, Assistant Director for Legal Services, and a member of the Secretariat for this committee. Thank you.
Honorable Chair, David Secondaries Rondio, Principal Research Officer for this committee.
Thank you.
Jane Nyanga, Assistant Sergeant at Arm.
Honorable Chair, I'm Esther Akisi, Deputy Director, Sergeant at Arm and Security Service.
James Sivite, Chief Sergeant at Arms, Secretariat to this committee.
Reference, you can introduce yourself.
Mheshimiwa Mwenyekiti, kumradhi, langu jina ni Dr. Evans, Officer wa Mawasiliano kwa Umma. Asante.
Thank you. And I'll take this opportunity to usher in the honorable members. I'm Edukon Stephen Ekamais, the MCA for Takwel Ward, and the leader of majority, and also the chairman of this session. Thank you. I will allow the honorable members to introduce themselves.
Chair, colleagues, me, Ogui Vincent Ekipor, the MCA of Tokyo, the leader of minority in Turkana County Assembly, and this session, I'm the vice chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chair, the honorable members present here, our Secretariat, and our nominee. Good afternoon. My name is Nathaniel Patrick, MCA for Kayans, a member of this committee.
Honorable Chair, I am Honorable William Saman Etubon, MCA for Katilu Ward, Majority Chair Whip, and a member of this committee.
Honorable Chair, my name is Ruth Special Elect to Turkana Assembly.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I'm Honorable Rebecca Epalonle, Special Elect to Lima Sub-County. Also, I'm a Deputy Minority Whip in the House and a member of this committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Michael Epenyo, the honorable member representing the people of Karakol, also a member of the Appointment Committee.
Thank you very much. I take this opportunity to welcome the nominee. Our nominee is Fatuma Ekal. I wish to welcome you.
Thank you.
This is the Committee on Appointments. We are going to vet you. We are going to vet you. We are not going to interview you. We are going to vet you. And we are guided by Section 44 and 58 of the County Government Act. So it is only, we are only doing a suitability test just to determine your suitability in the assignment in which you have been nominated to serve. So you have been provided with a pen and a paper. Just in case the information is crowded, you have the opportunity to write on that paper. And when the throat also dries up, there is water there. You can always take water. And then this is a committee that is friendly, especially to the female and other marginalized groups also. So that is what this committee takes into consideration. So to the members of the public who have the interest to these proceedings, you are supposed to maintain silence at all times. So no clapping or thumping, and also avoid unnecessary movements. If you wish to be moving anyhow, this is a different place, so you will stay up to the end of the session. Because if you move up and down, you will be interrupting this session. So the sergeant at arms is under very strict instruction. Is under strict instructions to remove or throw out any member of the public who flouts these instructions from the precincts of the county assembly vetting hall. So these proceedings are live on County Assembly Facebook and YouTube channels. So it is on. So it is not, this is a very critical process. It has, it attracts the interest of the public. So we take it seriously. And we follow, or we are guided by the various statutes of the law, and we will be very, very relaxed with the Fatima. So we will be asking you questions that will be related to the assignments you are going to undertake. It's a normal assignment that will be done within the county. It has a lot of interest, and that is why it has been put into the public, so that the public can also watch what is going on. So if we will not be clear as a committee, if the question will not be clear, you need to demand for a repeat of the question so that you get a clarification. So members will ask you several questions, and when you are tired, you will also tell us. So I will start with the first question. So the first question is, so you wrote, I believe in the first place you did not even introduce yourself. So you wrote with the introduction, and then you answer the question. So the first question is, kindly introduce yourself and briefly take the committee through your professional and educational background. And then the second one, how does your background and experience qualify you for this nomination under the trade union category? Trade union, that is the puppet. So you can attempt those questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My name is Fatuma Eka. Presently, I am a chief principal of Lodwar Girls Secondary School, and I've been in the education sector for over 20 years. And I have a diploma in education from Kagumo Teachers College and a bachelor's degree in education from Moi University. I think I will move on to the second question. We are going to try it.
Proceed.
Yes. The second question, you can repeat the second question for me.
The second question is, how does your background and experience qualify you for this nomination under the trade union category?
Yes, thank you. My background qualifies me for this under the trade union category because one, I am a person with a very strong mentorship background as a teacher. I have experience in management of a large group of teachers and even students. I also have experience in policy, implementation and curriculum design and curriculum implementation in schools. And as a teacher, as a person from Kupet, I think this helps me because the union protects the welfare of the teachers. It ensures that the teachers get their rights. It ensures that the teachers are treated well. The teachers are given their dues. And nobody is infringing in the rights of the teachers. So I think this is also going to help me as one of the unionists because I will want the people who will come, who will want to be employed as board members of the public service to have their rights, to be given their...
Thank you, Madam Fatuma.
Yes.
I believe that you are representing workers.
Okay.
Not teachers at all.
Not teachers.
Otherwise,
okay.
you have already...
Representing all the workers, thank you.
You have already done well on that.
Yes.
So let me usher in Honorable Vincent. We're going to ask you the next question. Karim.
Thank you, Chair. I want to join to our chairman by welcoming the nominee to Turkana County Assembly. We'll go straight to my question, and I will ask you two questions. Number one, what is your understanding of the mandate and the role of County Public Service Board? What is your understanding of the mandate and the role of County Public Service Board? The second one, what are the key responsibilities of a selection panel as outlined in Section 58A of the County Government Act? Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. I hope you have captured well all those questions.
Yes.
Okay, proceed.
Okay, thank you. I think the mandate of the Public Service Board is one, to recruit members of the county assembly, workers of the county assembly. That's one of their mandates, is to recruit the county assembly workers, not necessarily the county assembly, but workers in the county. That's one of their mandates. Another mandate of the public service is to ensure that they supervise people working in the county, to ensure they are doing their work as expected, their roles as they have been given. They are also directly supervised by the county assembly. Those members of the Public Service Board are supervised by the county assembly in their mandate. And they also ensure that they promote the members, the workers of the county, using appraisal, I hope so. They appraise them and promote them. And I think their work is also to discipline them in case of maybe if they have a problem, they are not working as they are supposed to be working in the county. I think their mandate is also to discipline them.
Okay, move to the next one.
The next one is the key responsibility of the panel. I think one of the key responsibilities of the panel is one, to recruit the board members of the Public Service Board. And then after that, they will go ahead to, the first thing is their general work is to recruit. And they start by advertising. They advertise those positions and get applications from the people who would want to take the positions or to be considered in the positions. After advertising, they will shortlist the members, looking at their professionalism, looking at their experience. They will shortlist them. And then they are going to, after shortlisting them, they will interview them. They will interview them following their professional competence, their leadership qualities, and whatever.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Let me usher in Honorable William Edborn. Thank you for that.
Fatuma, I have two questions for you. They are very simple questions, so you should ask.
Okay.
One of them is, you may not even need to write, because they are very simple.
Okay.
One of them is that you know that you will be in the process of identifying and recommending for the secretary or the CEO of the county public service. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
How are you going to make sure that the process is transparent and merit-based? I know that is a very simple question you have understood.
Yes.
So the second question is, what is your understanding of the principles of public service as indicated in Article 232 of the Constitution of Kenya? What is your understanding of principles of public service as indicated in Article 232 of the Constitution of Kenya? Those are two simple questions. You will answer them.
Okay. The first one is about how I'm going to recruit the secretary with fairness and whatever. Okay, I think the first thing is we need to follow the laid down procedures of how to recruit the secretary. So if we will follow the legal procedures of how to recruit, then we will be able to recruit well. Secondly, I am going to use fairness and objectivity in the recruitment process. I will also ensure that the member that is going to be taken as the secretary has a strong leadership.
The Constitution of Kenya.
I will not follow the procedures, but I will give just what I know about that act, that an officer, a public officer, is supposed to be a person of integrity and is supposed to be honest. They are not supposed to be involved in corruption. They are not supposed to be people who abuse their office when they are in office. It is an office that has been given to you by public trust, and therefore you should work for the community, for the benefit of the community, not for your own interests. They should also be people with competence, people with a person of competence or a person who has been put in the office should be a competent person.
Thank you for those answers. Those are adequate. Yeah.
Thank you, Madam Fatuma. So, Honorable Patrick Napion, you can ask the question.
Thank you, the Honorable Chair. The Honorable Chair, my questions, I would request that you allow me and she's not even jotting it down, then she ends up forgetting. So, Madam Fatuma, from your understanding of Turkana, what is happening now in Turkana County, what about the human resource? Can you enumerate a few of the challenges currently affecting service delivery in this county under human resource? I don't know whether you've gotten me. From the your understanding of Turkana County, yes, a human resource. Can you enumerate, can you tell us a few of the challenges currently affecting the service delivery of the employees rather of this county government? Challenges.
Okay, challenges that are affecting them. Some of the challenges that are affecting them are maybe they have been employed in positions which they do not qualify in. So it becomes very difficult for them to execute mandates in that office. So I think we should get people who are qualified to the right positions so that they can be able to execute. Another thing is what is affecting them is the fact that they maybe have not been capacity built on their work, on what they are supposed to do, and they end up not doing the right thing because they don't have enough capacity building. They need to be capacity built so that they can be competent and they can work with minimal.
Thank you. The next question, Honorable Chair. As a nominee representing trade unions, and that's what we had.
Yes.
Or it is in your CV. What specific values of perspective do you bring to the panel now, since you are an active member of union, trade union. What specific values or perspectives do you bring to the panel? I don't know whether you've got what up.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, go on. Thank you,
What I
Chair.
want to bring to the panel is integrity and honesty. I want, when we will be doing this work, to do it in an honest manner. I also want to bring experience of having recruited teachers in the schools and also in other, like the boards that I have served as a member, I have recruited members there. So I want to bring that experience. I also want to bring fairness and objectivity when it comes to doing a work like now, recruiting board members. We need to be fair, we need to be objective, and we need to avoid nepotism. We need to avoid corruption when we are doing it. And we also need to avoid external pressure and influence in doing such work. So that's what I want to bring, because that's what I've been doing in wherever I have been.
Perfect, Honorable Chair, back to you.
Thank you, Honorable. And switch off. Yes. Thank you. Just a follow-up on the same question. See, there is a difference between recruiting teachers and recruiting the entire population, a multi-disciplined population.
Yes.
For teachers, there are marks for every experience and the number of years somebody has stayed in the college. So it has challenges. It is different from what is going in the county public service board. The difference is in the teachers' recruitment, the results are given immediately. But for the county government, the results will take a number of days. What is your comment on that? Just briefly.
Although you've explained it like that, I think still here we need to formulate a criteria on how to employ these people. Although there is no specific, maybe you have not designed a specific way of employing them like the way the Teacher Service Commission has done. I think the panel that has been, that will be given this responsibility should come up with a criteria. So if you come up with a criteria, then you will have to follow that legal framework and criteria and ensure that you get people who are right for this job. You use merit-based competence of somebody, their leadership qualities, their experience. All these should be looked into, because even if it will take long, as long as we have gotten the right people and we have nominated the people who qualify. So I think the time that they are going to use to be put in place, or the results, after the results, will not matter as long as we have gotten the right people, because I hope it is the panel that is going to present the names for maybe appointment and so on, unless maybe somebody else is going to take it over and change. But if it is the panel, they will get the right people, and those people will be fairly recommended. And if they are fairly recommended, then the best people will be hired for the job.
Thank you. I think we move to the other question, next questions. So what you do let's allow the nominee to be answering one question at a time, so that we don't disadvantage. So, Honorable Mike Eden, please take over.
Thank you, Chairman. Let me go straight to the question. How would you ensure that the County Public Service Board recruitment process promote fair labor practices and uphold workers' rights? You got it? Or I repeat it for you?
You can repeat it for me once.
Okay. How do you ensure that the County Public Service Board recruitment process promotes fair labor practices and uphold workers' rights?
I think what we will do is we will have to use the legal framework in the recruitment so that we get the right person. We will also have to check the person's suitability to that job. And if we get the right people, then it will be easy for the county government. If it means paying, they will pay because the person is qualified for the job. So I think that's what the union normally does. It protects the rights of the person such that we do not get a person who was not qualified to be in that job, and then later on they will not be able to produce results, and they won't be, and you will pay them a salary that they do not qualify to. As a union, we protect the rights of the person, we protect we protect them as a human being and give them the right position as they come in. I also want to say that as the panelists, we can also use gender balance and regional balance so that we get the right people. Everybody will be included. We also want to apply the inclusivity rule where everyone will be included, marginalized people, youth, women, and all of them will be included. So I think that's what we
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, madam.
Thank you.
The second question is, what experience do you have in human resource matters, recruitment, or representing employees' interests within institutional or public service frameworks?
Okay, as a teacher, I am a head teacher, a principal, and therefore I recruit teachers and support staff of the school. I also promote them, especially the support staff and even the staff of the school. I appraise them. I do appraisals for them as the manager of the school. I also do disciplinary. I discipline them when there is, with the board of management, we do discipline. So that's how we do the human resource. That's how I have the experience of human resource.
Thank you. Thank you. That is fine. I now call upon Honorable Rebecca Pai to prosecute those other questions.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I will just go direct to my points. I have two questions. Maybe I will start with one after the nominee respond, I will take the another one. So, Madam Fatuma, what strategy will you propose to ensure that the selection process identify competence, ethical, and service-oriented individual who will advance to welfare of the county employees?
Madam Fatuma, I hope you're quoted, but I can
Paraphrase it.
that what strategies would you propose, just as like any other institution, that will employ innovation, because that can be a proposal to ensure that what strategies would you propose to ensure that the selection process identifies competent, ethical, and service-oriented individuals who will advance the welfare of county employees, because we are vetting you so that you go and recruit those commissioners and the CEO of the County Public Service Board. Some of the proposals you will give.
Okay. I want to say that I will propose that the panel uses merit-based recruitment, where they will recruit people who merit, people who are qualified. I think that's what I would recommend. And then the other thing is I will recommend that they avoid any external interference that might make them think otherwise. Maybe get people that are not right. They will have to be firm, strict, and stick to the work they have been given and give results. I would also want to say that I recommend that the political class of Turkana County, especially in our county, should not interfere with the recruitment process so that the right people are gotten. Whether we should not put in nepotism or favoritism. If our people will apply, I want us to follow the conflict of interest rule, where you declare interest if your own person has applied, or your relative, or you just step aside and allow the process to go on. I think that's what I would recommend. And let us put an advert that is competitive, that will give you a variety or a number of people that are well experienced, so that you can fish from there and get the best.
Okay. Just on the same,
yes.
I like the part that you will be strict. That one is really enriching that point. But are you going to be strict to even your appointing authority? How are you going to manage the appointing authority? And then that you will not accept the politically exposed persons, that you are not going to entertain that group of persons. These are very influential people, very analytical. They know how to work out the things. I don't know how you will. Maybe it is also interesting to hear from you on that.
Thank you, Mr. Honorable. I think the most important thing here is integrity and the independence of the panel. I think the panel has been given its independence. And I am not saying that we will rudely decline what maybe the political class would want us to do, but it is good that we allow them to know the legal framework, so that we follow the legal framework, because that is going later on to implicate on us if we don't follow what is expected of that work. I also want to say we need to capacity build our people, and they need to know the benefit of being fair, of being objective, and doing the right thing, because it will finally benefit all of us in the county, rather than maybe influencing things and then later on we find ourselves in problems.
Thank you. Thank you. You can continue with the next question.
Thank you, Chair. Question number 2. How will you balance your roles as a representative of workers with the need to impartiality and objectivities expected of a selection panel member? How will you balance your role as a representative of the workers with the need for impartiality and objectivity expected of a selection panel member?
Hope you have gotten it.
I have gotten her.
Correct.
As a representative, I also have another job to do. And if I'll be given this job, then I will have to use my time properly. If I manage my time properly when I'm required there and when I'm required to do the job, then I will be able to do it. 2, I will want to do what is called delegation of duties. I will delegate duties to my deputy and other.
I hope you are almost in the right direction.
Yes.
But you are now representing the
union.
The union.
Okay.
You are representing the union.
The union.
Now you will be in the select panel.
Yes.
How will you balance now that you are representing many workers? How will you balance that impartiality that you are supposed to exercise within the select panel with the need of those so many workers? How will you balance it? How will you do that impartiality? How will you exercise it? Thank you.
Okay, I will have to follow strictly the laid down legal rules and procedures that will enable me to do that work well. I will also want to be very fair and very objective, such that I do not mix up my being a unionist and this work, because this is work that needs a lot of integrity, needs a lot of openness, and needs a lot of transparency. So we will have to do that. And we will have also to document everything, so that later on, if there will be any problem, we'll be able to go back to it and ensure that we are doing the right thing. And then here, I won't be working alone. I have to work with the panel. So all the decisions will be collectively made as a panel and not as an individual. So I think that is going to help us, so that I don't mix up this and the work that I'm doing.
Honorable Rebecca, you.
Thank you, Chair. I'm completely with it.
Okay. Thank you. So that means you are not going to forget for the union workers to enter into the board. I am reading some good things from you. That is okay. Next, Honorable Vincent Ikoro. The next question.
Thank you, Chair. Once again, for one question to ask. Madam Fatuma, in your view, what key attributes should the Secretary and members of the County Public Service Board possess to enhance efficiency and professionalism in the County Public Service Board? Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. The board members should be people of integrity and honest. They should do their work honestly. And they should be people who are who are not practicing nepotism, and they should be people who do not also involve in corruption. They should be clean people, people who have who don't have a problem with Chapter 6 of the Constitution. So if there are those people to work, to recruit people, they should be fair, they should be objective, and they should not have any conflict of interest. They should also be people who have a keen interest in gender balance and inclusivity, and be able to include everybody. And they should be people who have strong mentorship background, so that they can be able to mentor the workers in the county and ensure that they are doing the right thing.
Chair, you can proceed.
Thank you. I think we will move to the next phase, issues of integrity. And I want to usher in Honorable William H1 to ask those questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. I will be asking one question after the other. There are also very, very simple questions, Madam. The first one, what do you understand by conflict of interest? I have allowed you to answer one at a time. What do you understand by the word conflict of interest?
Conflict of interest is where somebody has does not do their work transparently. They do not do their work transparently. For example, if they are a boss of an office and maybe they have been given and they have been given maybe work to do to recruit people or something like that, or they are in a place where they are supposed to, if they are, for example, bosses of their offices, they are required to procure things for their offices or to do recruit people. If you have conflict of interest, you will not do that thing transparently. You will want to do it otherwise. That is, favor your people. Maybe find a way, if it is procurement, find a way of procuring those things yourself, or giving them to your relatives or to your friends. So meaning you are not a transparent person. You are a person who has interest in whatever. Yes.
Are there any instances where you envisage that conflict of interest will arise in the course of you performing your duty in this panel? If you are a pro, are there instances where you believe that you will encounter conflict of interest in the course of executing your duty?
Yes. I think conflict of interest might arise. One, I don't know the people who are going to apply for these positions. Maybe some of my relatives might see the position, and because they have seen I am in the panel, they will want to apply so that I favor them. So that is going to create conflict of interest, and they will be pushing me. Because you are our own, please try to favor us and give us this position. So I am foreseeing that. Two, I am also foreseeing where other people will want to have their people inside there. External pressure, interest from people. They will want to have their people there, their sons, their daughters, or their husbands, their wives. They will want them to be there, and they will want to use a dubious way of getting them into that. That is already conflict of interest. Maybe they are friends to me and so on. And also, because we are now, this is a political job, I think this is a political appointment. Even politicians will want their own people to get this, so that when they go to the ground, they will campaign for them. So politicians might ask me to give their specific people this position so that it helps them in the ground. So I think I am foreseeing that, but I don't know, we have not yet, you have not given me the position, so I don't know. If I will be given, maybe that is what can come.
Honorable, you can proceed with the second one.
I think it is good that you know and you prepare to know the constitutions alone. It will even be your colleagues, teachers know that you are answering everything almost. Anyone compared to you now, I'm a teacher. and I was employed a year before you. So the next one, I'm asking you two questions because these ones are also going to be very, very easy, so that we don't have a scenario whereby the cameraman keeps on jumping from here. How are you going to handle a situation whereby, how do you handle a situation where you have there's conflict of interest, especially if the person that is applying for a job is personally known to you? And then the last one, Chapter 6 of the Constitution, you have been repeating about it, emphasizes leadership and integrity. How would you apply these policies, principles in your role as a selection panel member? I am repeating. You know Chapter 6.
Let her finish with that bit.
Fine. Thank you. You can answer the first one and then you come to Chapter 6.
The first one is if somebody who is well known to me applies, in that case, I need to declare conflict of interest. Once I declare conflict of interest, I need to step aside to allow the committee deal with that person, because it will not be easier for me to be there and then they are not given. They will feel I have been very unfair to them. So I think that's what we are going to do. And then, sorry.
Thank you. It is the last one, Chair. Chapter 6 of the Constitution emphasizes leadership and integrity. How would you apply these principles in your role as a selection panel member?
Thank you, Honorable. Chapter 6 states that you should have integrity and transparency. I am not going to abuse my office that I've been given to favor my friends and so on, take bribes or take things that are not required, because that's what Chapter 6 says. You don't misuse the office that you have been given. I am also going to ensure that there is no unethical behavior that I will show during that time when I will be doing the selection in the panel. So I will be very honest and I will be very transparent. We shall document everything. We shall let the public know everything that we are doing, so that if there are even those that want to come and oversee what we are doing, they are allowed to come, so that it is a transparent process.
Thank you very much. Switch off without mic. Thank you for those.
Suppose if you dedicated under influence or interference in the recruitment process from the political or personnel interest.
Thank you. The Honorable member is asking is, how would you respond if you detected undue influence or interference in the recruitment process from political or personal interests? So that is the question the honorable member was asking. Have you gotten it? I repeat.
You can repeat.
Okay. How would you respond if you detected interference in recruitment process from political or personal interest? If you, in the course of recruitment, you have realized that there is political interference, there is personal interest, how are you going to respond?
I will politely decline that we are not going to do that. Whatever political influence want us to do, or so whatever maybe the politicians would want us to do, we will decline politely, because we also know these are our people. And then I shall ensure that we follow the legal procedures, because it is the legal procedures that are going to help us. And if somebody maybe has conversed with someone, then we can reject that application for that particular person, because we cannot take somebody who has already compromised the process. And then if it is something that is very serious, we can report to the county assembly so that they are aware of what is going on. They know what is going on, and I shall document everything, all the processes, and whatever is happening, if it is calls, if it is whatever, we have to document them for credibility, for accountability, in case things come later on. So I think I am not going to condone it. That's exactly what I'm saying. We are not going to condone it. I will reject it as one of the panelists, but in a polite way.
So in a polite way, you will involve so many things, flexibility, looking at so many, looking at it from so many lenses. Are you going to just reject?
We cannot just reject, but if it is somebody who has applied and they are qualified, no one is going to deny somebody who merits to get the chance. But if they are not qualified, I think it's just right to say this person does not qualify and we cannot take them, and let it be known so that decisions can be made.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Madam Fatuma, for those submissions. Maybe at this point in time, let's have follow-up questions. Any follow-up questions from the honorable members? I believe there are no follow-up questions. But just to let you know that you will be guided by the relevant statutes. Anything that will give you problems, even in terms of interference, political interference, personal interest, you will be guided by the relevant laws and statutes. So that will be your reference point for all these things. So you will be guided by those. And then in the selection panel, it will be a collective responsibility. So you will not say, I will do this, I will do this, I will reject this, I will do this. It is a collective, it needs a lot of consultation. Otherwise, if it will be a chance for individual issues, then as a selection panel, you will be doomed. You need to collectively do what you endeavor to undertake. And then I was listening to you mentioning about the deputy will do this. As a principal, we understand that you will undertake this assignment without even you telling us that the principal, the deputy principal will do this, will do that. So we know you will have a proper itinerary for your assignments. And as a teacher, you will do this depending on the plan. You will have a plan for the selection panel. So because it is not full-time and it is just a short period, you are undertaking this assignment. That aside, maybe just to let you know, we have exhausted all the questions we had for you. And now, if you have something you wish to ask or bring to the attention of this committee, this is the opportune time for you to do that. Or anything you want to, as long as is something reasonable. So I can give you an opportunity to say something.
Maybe a good influence to be captured. Okay, this concerns
Switch on.
yeah, my responsibility as a teacher. We are going into the exam period, so I don't know how it's going to be because we'll be having exams for 3 weeks.
Don't worry about that, about the exam. We know you are going to undertake the assignment. So you can say, you can make your last remark. The time is there for exams. So regarding this process, you can make your last remark for the committee.
Okay, thank you very much for this interview. I think it's not an interview, it is just a vetting and talking. I think it has been very good and we've been very, very exhaustive, and I'm happy that you've asked very sensitive questions that I have tried to answer. I don't know whether it is right or not, but I thank you for everything, and I would wish that if you give me this and the other panelists, that we will be able to deliver the right things, give you the right people who are going to take this county somewhere. That's my hope, and I want to thank you for everything, and I want to appreciate you for already telling me that if we give you this job, this is what you will be doing, and so on. I want to promise that I will be working with the rest of the panel. There is no way you can work alone. You know, when you are answering, you think you are being asked as you, not as the whole panel. But what I know is we will have to do it, and we will have to make decisions together, because there is no way you can do it on your own. It must be a very heavy thing because it involves the whole county, and it also involves people who are supposed to be looking at the human resource of the whole county. So we need to get the right people into the office. So I want to promise that I will try my level best with the other panelists so that we can get the right people. Thank you very much for this coaching session.
Thank you very much, Madam Fatuma. So for us as a committee, we shall retreat and write the report and then table to this house for approval or disapproval that we will do. And then the outcome of the county assembly shall be relayed to the appointing authority or any other resolution of the House. We will relay to the appointing authority. Then I want to thank you most sincerely for the staff you have given to us and the honesty you have, because not all people will mention about exams, but because you are honest, you are also telling us what is ahead. So we want to thank you for those oral submissions you have made, for the best that you have given to us, and we know you will do a good job as you have done even whatever you have been doing in your various institutions. You have been very productive. So at this point in time, I want to call upon the sergeant at arms to escort the nominee out with the documents intact. Make sure you don't leave any document behind, because if one of the documents misses, it means that is the end of our life. But make sure, otherwise, thank you very much.
Thank you.